Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing like part 2 or week 2, however you want to look at it, of the Newt's monthly readathon or month-long readathon. So today has been a day already. It is only 9:45. I got home from physical therapy about 15 minutes ago, so just trying to get into the groove of Monday morning. I have logged on to work, so I'm going to be doing that here in a little bit. But I wanted to let you guys know what I planned on reading this week. So the plan right now is to only read a couple of books. So I did read 2 short stories and a full-length novel last week, and that vlog should be up by now. And I will be reading Escaping from Houdini by Carrie Maniscalco this week, as well as one of my contemporary books. I have not exactly picked which one I want to read yet, because I have 2 Colleen Hoovers and one that I have no idea what it's about. So I might read a Colleen Hoover just to break it up. That way I'm not reading a Colleen Hoover back to back. And then I will save Crescent City and my other book for the last part of this vlog or this readathon. So this month we're doing pretty good. So like I said, I am going to be reading Escaping from Houdini, and I am only about 95 pages into that, which is about chapter 9. So I still have a long ways to go in this book. And I have heard that this is the worst one out of the whole quartet. So I am hoping that I'm okay with it and like what happens. But I'm also interested to see what I think about it because of how many people dislike this book. So we will definitely see. And if I have time at the end of this month, I will definitely be adding in Capturing the Double, which is book 4, because I only have 5 books left for this readathon. So I kind of want to try to get back into the groove of things, like what happened in February. But you know, with all of this coronavirus going around and just the pandemic and the mania of everything that's going on, it's just insane right now. So it's gonna be a day. So I have to work for a couple of hours this morning, and then I will just kind of figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of this week. As far as the challenges go, I will give you an update on that. So originally for potions, I did have Bearing His Touch by Eve Langele, which was one of the short stories in the anthology that I have from what was it called? In the Mood for Love. So I originally had that as potions, but I quickly switched it to Transfiguration, because the story that I had for Transfiguration was actually the second story within that anthology, but the second story did not have any shape-shifting, so it did not complete that challenge. So I swapped them because Bearing His Touch by Eve Langele does have shifting in it, whereas Fake Mated to the Wolf by Millie Taden does not. So I did switch those. So for potions, obviously the Millie Taden story I completed, and for Transfiguration I did complete Bearing His Touch. So both of those are taken care of. I did also finish My Favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren, which was for Herbology, which was a title that starts with the letter M. Clearly that book starts with the letter M. So I finished that for the first week. So that's just a small update for everybody who's paying attention at home. So I'm gonna go because I do have to answer some emails here, but I hope everyone is having a safe and wonderful week, and I will see you guys in a little while, so stay tuned. Hey guys, so it is now Tuesday, April 14th. You are kind of seeing me in like a weird angle, but I am working, so I have my tripod set up on my desk right now, but I wanted to give you kind of an update. So yesterday I didn't really read anything. I kind of was not like feeling the best, so I just laid on my couch and just, you know, watched YouTube videos and did what I want to do. But today I have decided that I am going to try to read some more of Escaping from Houdini. So right now I'm on chapter 9, which is page 95. So I do have planned out to read until chapter 15, which is page 157. So that'll get me a little bit further into the book. I do not want to force myself to read. I want to kind of let my mind kind of have a break a little bit. So I am planning on setting like daily goals. So this week or today, it will be to read these 6 chapters, and they are relatively short chapters. They're not like super long. The page, like the chapters average about like 5 to 10 pages, so nothing too crazy, but that will at least put me about a third of the way in the book, and that way I can finish it hopefully this week. I have not decided which other contemporary book that I am going to read this week. I do believe it's going to be one of my Colleen Hoover books, so let me... Okay, sorry. So the 2 books that I have are Without Merit and All Your Perfects, both by Colleen Hoover. Both of them I'm going to be reading. Whether or not, I don't know which one will be first. So I think I might go with All Your Perfects just because it is a shorter book, at least visibly. So let me see how many pages. So this one has 305 pages. And then, hold on. And then Without Merit has 359 pages. So it is a difference of about 50 pages. So I will probably go with All Your Perfects first. So I will hopefully have that book completed, as well as Escaping from Houdini by Carrie Maniscalco. So I have both of those planned for this week. Whether or not it actually happens is another story. So with that being said, you guys, I have these 2 planned. That means I will have 3 books left. So I think what I'm going to do is, when I'm done with both of these, All Your Perfects and Escaping from Houdini, I think I am going to start Crescent City. And then I think I might break it up a little bit. So I might read 300 pages and then read another one of my books, and then go back and read, either the rest of the book or another 300 pages, because that book is 800 pages long. So it is a hefty book. So I might break it up into 3. It just really depends on what my mood is. However, I do know with like Sarah J. Maas books, I get so heavily invested like really quickly. So I might like power through that. So who knows? But I do think that Without Merit is going to be my last book of the readathon, because I don't want to, finish the readathon with a fantasy. I kind of want to leave it with a contemporary type romance. So we'll see what happens. But with that being said, you guys, I'm going to get back to work because, it's going to be a crazy day. But I did want to just let you know what I planned on doing today. And I feel like setting a daily page limit or page goal for myself is going to help me in the long run. So I'm gonna go, like I said, and I will see you guys later on this afternoon. Hey guys, so I'm really sorry if you are experiencing bad lighting, but it's nighttime outside and I do not like to have the overhead lights on later in the evening. But I did want to tell you that I'm about to start reading my pages for today from Escaping from Houdini. However, I forgot that I need to edit and upload my vlog for this week, so I need to do that because I have not done that yet. So I am going to do that very quickly, well, as quickly as I can, and I will start reading the book once I am done rendering and editing my video. So as soon as I get that done, I will definitely start reading. But I did want to give you a quick update as to what my plans were for this evening. So with that being said, you guys, I will definitely keep you guys posted with my reading for the rest of the night, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Good morning, guys. So it is about 9 a.m. on Wednesday, April 15th. And last night I was in the middle of editing my vlog and I promptly fell asleep. I don't know why. I was just very, very tired. And I think it's because I haven't been sleeping very well the last couple of days. But anyway, I finished editing this morning and it's currently exporting right now. So that vlog will be up here in the next couple of hours. So I'm really excited. But y'all, it has already been a crazy morning. I've got so many emails to get through today, but I also did not complete my reading that I was planning on doing last night, so I am just going to be adding on more pages to read today. So currently I am on page 95 and I plan to get to page 220, which is a little over 100 pages. It's about 125 pages, so I think that is doable. We will see. If not, I at least plan to get about 50 of those pages done. So any, like last night's reading that I was supposed to get to, if you know, if that just gets completed today, then great. If not, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta let your brain relax, and just let it do its thing. But I need to get back to work because I have a ton of unread emails and today I have a deadline at 3. So I have about 5 or 6 hours to get, you know, all of my work done, which shouldn't be too impossible. But I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on today. As far as any other updates today, I don't think there's going to be any until after work. Or if I'm on my lunch break and I do read a little bit, then maybe I'll have something for you, but we will definitely see. So I'm gonna make some breakfast here, get some brain power, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. So I'll see you then. Hey guys, so I'm currently on my lunch break right now and I just read about 30 pages of Escaping from Houdini. So I am now on page 123, which is chapter 12. So I did read about 3 chapters. I did start on page 95, which was chapter 9. So I read chapter 9, chapter 10, and chapter 11. So that is 3 chapters. So right now I have about 10 minutes before I have to clock back into work. So I will read a little bit more of chapter 12. I'll probably see if I can get to the break that's on page 128, which should not be a problem because it's only about 5 pages, which I have a little bit of time for. So right now my plan is to finish the work day and then get back to reading. I have planned for today up until chapter 21, which was page 221. We'll see how far I actually do get. I might go further than that. I might go less than that. But for yesterday's goal and today's goal, that is where I want to be. And then I'll figure out what chapters that I should read tomorrow. So I'm essentially doing like a buddy read, but by myself. So I'm gonna get going and finish reading this little bitty section that I need to read, but I did want to give you an update considering I did read something today. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later, but for now that's pretty much it. So hopefully the rest of this day goes smoothly. Hey guys, so it has been a while since I last updated you. I last updated you yesterday, which was Wednesday during my lunch break. It is now 9:15 p.m. on Thursday. So today was a little bit of a crazy busy day. I actually had to go into my office today just like I do every Thursday. And I was there until about 4:15 and came home. So I've been catching up on one of my favorite YouTubers. I stopped watching their videos like a while back, probably in like November. And so I'm just now starting to catch up on their videos and their family vlogger channels. Excuse me. So I am, oh my gosh, slowly but surely catching up on their videos. So last night, I think I updated you and said I was on chapter 12. I finished chapter 12 last night and I am now on chapter 13. I am very far behind of what I planned on being at. So my goal for now is to get to at least chapter 16. So that's another 3 chapters tonight, which would be about page 169, 170. So I am planning on reading about 30 pages here. That shouldn't be too difficult, but you never know. I might fall asleep like I have done in the past. But I am not too worried about it as long as I think, like, as long as I finish this book this week, whether it be tomorrow or over the weekend, as long as I get it done, I will consider that a win. I do still have 4 books, but there are still 2 weeks left in April, so I can break those up. So we'll just have to see how my reading progress goes tonight. I'm getting very distracted by like my phone and YouTube and other things. I actually went out and bought dinner tonight, so I had ordered pizza and I went and picked it up. So I was out of the house for a little bit, but I'm trying. But I did want to give you a little bit more of a fun update. So I let you guys know last week in my last vlog that I got a custom made tumbler being made. So that is actually started. I actually got to see her start making it today and I'm really excited. It looks really good so far. I went ahead and went with the ombre effect. So it is black on the bottom, which is like it's like a really pretty black. It's very sparkly, and then that goes up into the green and then the white. I am doing like a Dallas Stars cup. Obviously I'm a huge Dallas Stars fan, so I want to have that kind of, I want to have a cup. And this is like a trial run. I have seen a lot of her work before, but if I really like this cup, then I am going to get other cups made. I do have a couple of other ones that I really want to get done. I have one for Halloween that I want to get done. I have another one that I am going to get for my friend's birthday that I want to get done. And then there's a couple of other things like for Christmas presents and whatnot. So if I really like her work, then I'm going to go ahead and order the other cups, and that way I have some birthday presents and some Christmas presents taken care of for the year. But that's pretty much it for today. I don't plan on updating you guys. If I do get to chapter 16, which I am saying that very tentatively, I am enjoying this book, but I get the sense that Audrey Rose is being played by this mysterious man in the mask. I feel like he is playing her and trying to get her to do things that she wouldn't normally do, like lie to Thomas or, you know, not tell her cousin things. So we'll see how I feel about this book. I know a lot of people did not like this 3rd one, but you never know. I might like it, I might enjoy it, I might find it interesting as far as plot development and, you know, continuing on with the story. However, I am fully expecting to give this book less than 4 stars. So with that being said, I'm going to get back to my book because, you know, I've got nothing else better to do tonight. And I will probably talk to you guys in the morning. It is only 9:15 right now, so I might update you guys later after my reading progress, but again, we'll have to see. So I will either see you guys later on tonight or tomorrow morning. So I'll check in with you later. Hey guys, so it is now Friday, April 17th. I'm sorry that I left you guys hanging last night, but I read 1 chapter and was very tired, and so I went to sleep. But this morning has been pretty quiet, so I have been reading a little bit this morning. So now I'm on chapter 18, which is page 187. So I've read a decent amount this morning. I don't remember what chapter I was on last night. Let me see if I can remember. I want to say I was on chapter 14. Yeah, so I read chapter 13 last night and I just promptly fell asleep. So I started on chapter 14 this morning and I'm currently on chapter 18. So I'm doing pretty well. My bookmark is still marking up until chapter 23. So as far as a goal for today, I think that's going to be my goal. I have not added any additional chapters since I started rereading this. So I think my plan is to just get to chapter 23 today. If I go past that, great. If I don't, not a big deal either. But I feel like I can add more once I feel like get a sense of, you know, how much reading I am going to get today. I might just go ahead and stick this other bookmark in on chapter 25 because that is only page 259. So that would only be adding 20 additional pages. So I might go ahead and just do that now. So I guess my new goal would be to get to chapter 25. So that's only 7 chapters. I feel like I can do that today. But it is Friday, so you never know. I may be pulled into a meeting real quick. I may have a bunch of emails that I need to get through today. So we will definitely see about that. Other than that, I really don't have much. I still haven't decided. Well, I did decide on which other book I wanted to get started on this week, but I have not gotten to it yet. So what I might do is get to chapter 25 in Escaping from Houdini and then go ahead and pick up that Colleen Hoover book, because I do know that with Colleen Hoover books, I get very invested very quickly, and so I'll probably finish that in like a day or two. So with that being said, you guys, I really don't have anything else, but we'll see. So if I have anything interesting, I'll let you know, but I don't know if I'm going to be updating you again today. My lunch break is at 2 today, so it is only 11 right now, so I will hopefully be able to get a little bit more reading done during my lunch break. So that is something to look forward to. But I will say this book that I'm reading right now, obviously it's the 3rd book in the series, and I can see why a lot of people dislike it because it does have an unnecessary love triangle in it, and it's just not like it. Granted, I'm only like 180 pages in, but it's not a love triangle that should be there. I mean, yes, he's like dark and mysterious and whatever, but you know, I feel like Audrey Rose and Thomas just go well together. They have such witty banter towards each other, and they are just like they very much love each other, and they, you know, take care of each other. Granted, these kids, like, they are kids. They're like 17 years old, so it's a little odd reading a love triangle about 17-year-olds. But we'll definitely see what I think about this. I do have a feeling that there is going to be what is it called? Unrequited love, I guess, on the third persons within this love triangle. So I mean, it's really like unnecessary. I'm telling you, like, it's just Audrey Rose and Thomas are meant to be together, and then this other guy comes in and it's just like, yeah, no, we know you're not gonna last very long, but we have to deal with you for a little bit, basically, is what's happening. So I'm not hating it. There are certain points where I'm just like, why are you showcasing that? But other than that, I really don't have a problem with it. I think it's very innocent. I don't think it's going to be like something that is like a huge riff with like Audrey Rose and Thomas. I really don't think it's going to be a huge riff. But we'll definitely see. So I am only on chapter 18. I'm going to start reading that now and hopefully get a little bit more into this book before I get pulled away to do something else, I'm sure, for work. So with that being said, you guys, I really hope you are having a good day. It is a Friday, so Gotta love Fridays, even though like we can't do anything because we're still in quarantine and self-isolation. But that's pretty much it, you guys. So I'm gonna go and let you know what other reading I get done today. So I'll probably check in with you guys a little bit later. I don't know exactly when that'll be, but it'll definitely be today. So with that being said, I will update you guys later, and I'll see you then. Hey guys, so it is almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon now, so I've had my lunch break, and I'm actually doing relatively well. So I read a lot while I was on my lunch break. I am now on chapter 21, which is page 221, and my goal for today is to get to chapter 25, which is page 259. So I have a little over, probably about 30 pages left to reach my goal. As far as right now, I probably will exceed that, only because I'm really invested in the story now. Like I said before, there is an unnecessary love triangle, so we will definitely see how I feel about that. But I just wanted to give y'all a quick little update. So as far as for tonight, so right now I am watching one of my favorite people to watch live videos on Facebook. She does Facebook live shows, and she does like pearls and gemstones, and she has this whole like spa box and makeup side that I just love her. Her name's Tracy. She's I think hers is Papa Pearl on Facebook, and she's really amazing. Love her energy, and she's just so much fun to watch. So I'm watching that, and she's usually done around, at least my time, around 6 to 6:15 is usually when she's done, and it's only 3:55 right now, so she just got started. So I'm going to be watching that for a little bit, and then I will be reading this. So as far as this goes, I think now that I have moved, because I originally was only planning on getting to chapter 23, which was page 238, which was only an additional 18 pages. So I went ahead and moved it to chapter 25. I think now I'm going to, the bookmark got stuck on me. I think I'm going to move it to 28, which is page 291. So that will be the tentative goal. That's an additional 70 pages for tonight, which I feel is doable, but we will definitely see, because I still am at work and I am watching something. So what in the world did you just send me? Sorry, my coworker just sent me something, because in the state of Texas right now, all schools have been closed for the 2019-2020 school year. So all the kids are having to do online and distant learning from home. And so my coworker, who has 2 kids, just sent me something on one of our messengers at work, and it just made me giggle. So yeah, we're you know, it's getting crazy over here. So I live in Dallas County, and they have implemented you must wear a mask if you're going out in public all the time. So I do have a mask. I will be wearing it tomorrow. It'll be my first time wearing it because I just got it in the mail. And so we are required to wear masks now for going out in public. And then I think there's a couple of things that are starting to reopen. So they have state parks that are opening on April 20th, I believe. They have some retail shops that are going to be allowed to do the to-go type of like online order, and like order online, pick up in store. So that will be available starting on the 24th. And then I think there was one other thing that they were deciding to do, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was. And without, you know, I really don't want to try to explain it or tell you things that aren't true. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go because I still have to work. But I just wanted to give y'all an update. So I did up my goal for today. So goal is 221. I'm hoping I can get that. That way that will put me over 100 pages read today. So I'm doing really well, you guys. This is great. So with that being said, I will keep you posted, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later on. Hey guys, so sorry I did not update you guys last night. It is now Saturday. It is 7:30 p.m. on Saturday. So to give you a kind of like a little runaround of what I've done today. So last night I could not sleep for the life of me, and so I tried to read a little bit. That didn't really work for me, so I only ended up reading like a couple of chapters of Escaping from Houdini last night. So I think I ended the night on chapter 22. I want to say it could be way more than that. Let me see if I can figure out where I don't know. Well, no, I think it was before. I don't quite remember. I think it was either chapter 19 or chapter 20. It could have been chapter 20. So I've read a decent amount today. So I am now on chapter 28, which was where I was supposed to end last night, which is page 291. But I didn't end up finishing that last night. I finished that today. So now I am going to add an additional 4 chapters on for my reading tonight, just to see if I can get to that goal. And that is page 333, and I am currently on 291. So about 40 pages. So I should be able to get that done today. I'm liking it so far. I can see why a lot of people don't like this book, because it is very unnecessary, to be honest with you. There's an unnecessary love triangle in here. There is unnecessary, like, tension. It's just not good. I don't like this, how Carrie wrote this, but you know what? I'm gonna finish it, obviously, but I will probably rate this way less than what I would normally. So I rated the first book 4.5. The second book I rated 5 stars. Loved the second book. By far my favorite in the series so far. This one right now is rating around a 3.5. By the end, I'm hoping it'll be a 4, but I don't know. So we'll have to see what I think once I get to the end of this book. There is only about, like, I think this book only has, like 334 pages in it. No, 431 pages. So I have just over, 150 pages to get to, and before I'm done with this. So my plan right now is, I don't think I'm going to finish this tonight. I do, however, believe I will finish it tomorrow morning. And then my plan for tomorrow is to pick up my Colleen Hoover book, because I have not read any of the other contemporary books, because they've only been focusing on this one this week. And these books take a little bit longer for me to read, only because I really have to focus and kind of like, try to figure out what's going to happen within my brain. So that's probably it for right now. I have live PD on, and I'm kind of listening to that in the background, but right now it's on mute, and I've had it on mute for the last 20 minutes, so I will probably continue to have it on mute while I read a little bit more of this book. So these chapters are averaging about like 8 pages, so I feel like it's taking me like probably like an average of like 15 minutes a chapter. So I am really hoping that I get done with these 40 pages within the next hour. So I have a little bit more to go. But usually Carrie Maniscalco puts like all the suspenseful scenes in the last like 150 pages, and just grips you, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna want to stop reading this. So we'll see. But like I said, this does feel like a filler book. It feels very unnecessary, and I feel like it's just unnecessary tension and unnecessary drama between the two main characters, and it's just it is what it is. You gotta go with it. But I'm really hoping the fourth book is a lot better. I've heard really good things about it. The one thing that people say is the fourth book is a lot more romance heavy than like mystery thriller, so we'll have to see on that. But with that being said, I'm gonna go continue reading, and then I'll probably update you guys later. But who knows, because it's already 7:30 and it's already been a crazy day, so we'll have to see what happens. And I hope you guys are enjoying my lights in the background. Christmas lights make me feel better, so that's what I did. Gotta have things that make you smile throughout the day, and Christmas lights are one of my things. So anyway, I'm gonna go again, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Good morning, guys. So it is now Sunday, April 19th. And I know that was like a bit of an abrupt end to yesterday. I promptly fell asleep on my couch. Yesterday was a little weird, so I couldn't really sleep Friday night, so I ended up going to bed at like 3 a.m. And then waking up early to go to the grocery store because our grocery store gets really like crazy. So I probably only got about 5 or 6 hours that night, and so I was really tired. I didn't take a nap at all yesterday. So I fell asleep pretty early. I fell asleep at 10, and I woke up probably about I don't know, 30 minutes ago. So I am about to hop in the shower, but I did want to give you an update of what I did end up reading last night. So I did say I wanted to get to chapter 32, and I ended up getting to chapter 30. So I am going to finish those 2 chapters up today, and then probably get to chapter, I think I said 36. But my main goal is to actually finish this book today because there's really not that much left. There's probably about 100 pages left, but I am only going to put my marker in chapter 36 at the moment. So we will see. I have a very strong feeling that I will finish this book today, but you never know. Things could change. So, I'm moving my bookmark right now. So the new bookmark is in chapter 36, which is page 369, and I am currently on page 311. So that is about 50 pages. So I am looking forward to it. Actually, I think it's like almost 60 pages, but so I am going to finish that hopefully today. I don't know if I'm going to start anything else. I know I am behind, and I only have like a week and a half left, or like 2 weeks left to finish this. So I am also planning on starting I think it's All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover today. So there are 2 books that I actually do plan on reading today. 1 actually finishing it, 2 starting it, and I hopefully will get a good chunk into that, but we will definitely see on that. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go jump in the shower because I do need to wash my hair, get ready for the day. And I do know that one of my favorite people is going live today on Facebook, so I want to tune in for her show today just to show her support. So I will be doing that, and that's pretty much it, you guys. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later when I look more presentable with clean hair. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later on today. Good morning, guys. So it is now 9:25 on Monday morning, so it is going to be the end of the reading vlog right now, but I did want to give you an update. So I stayed up far too late last night finishing Escaping from Houdini by Carrie Maniscalco. While I kind of enjoyed this, I gave it a 3.5 stars because I wasn't a fan of it. It was entertaining and I liked it, but there was unnecessary drama, an unnecessary love triangle, and it took way too long to get to the climax of the story. Like literally, it maybe like the last 60 pages was the climax, and they just like skimmed over like why the guy did what he did. So we're gonna move on from this. Now I see why people tell you to skip this one and just go to the 4th one, but it was okay. Not my favorite, but I'm really excited to get to the fourth one. That probably won't be until after the readathon. So with completing this one, this did complete my owls for Defense Against the Dark Arts. So now I have completed 4 of my owls, which is really good. Sorry, I'm making breakfast, so the microwave just went off. But so now that this is finished, I will be picking up All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover for this week. I do have about 2 weeks left of this readathon, and I have 4 books to read. So it's gonna be a little bit, but I'm hoping that I can get both of the Colleen Hoover books. Actually, this week I'm hoping to get all 3 of my contemporary books done and then focus on Crescent City later. So we'll definitely see what happens with that. But I just wanted to give y'all an update. So that is going to be the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was more entertaining than last week. Probably not, because we're all sitting here in self-quarantine and it's just not a fun time. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Let me know if you have or are participating in the owls and how you are doing so far, because I would love to know, and I will see you guys in my next video.